my experience in Beta Alpha Psi. But why are you here? It's a pretty easy question, right? Who here wants a career? Probably everybody. Who here knows exactly what they want to do when they graduate, or what they're going to be doing? One guy in the back, two people. Okay, well I know when I was in university, I had no clue. All I knew is that I wanted to open as many doors as possible to the best opportunities available. One of the other great things that I discovered about auditing is that I'm really good at doing things that I don't really know what I'm doing. It's a learning curve, so it's all about what you can learn. I can't speak for the tax side, but Professor Wonder made it seem pretty interesting. So, who here thinks that knowing the recruiter or interviewer gives you a leg up in getting the interview and actually in the interview? I mean, if you know the interview, it's pretty much you can build that rapport. But there's a secret that I learned in Beta Alpha Psi during my 5 semesters in Beta Alpha Psi. That was probably the biggest contributing factor to my success towards the end of my terms there. But I'm not necessarily going to tell you what that is. For those of you paying attention, maybe you'll catch on as I allude to it throughout the rest of my presentation. So going back to the main reason why all of you are here, before I get really into my experience, here's another thought-provoking question. How competitive do you really think it is? I mean, those of you in PAP know, but those of you candidates, you're not really sure. But how about I give you an idea? At Crow Horwath, just in the Sacramento office, we hire from Sac State, Fresno, Chico, Sonoma, San Luis Obispo, University of Phoenix, and Davis. That's a lot of schools to hire from. But I must say, Sac State has the strongest presence in Crow Horwath. So round of applause to all of you for getting anyways, let's suppose, for example, probably roughly not necessarily accurate numbers, but there's 100 accounting jobs during the fall semester, and then those sprinkled around throughout the spring semester. Each one of these schools is graduating over 50 to 300 students. I know my class had over 200. When I was hired at Crow Horwath, I found out that over 500 people applied. Of those 500, they managed to interview 100 of them. Of those 100 that they interviewed, 5 got full-time offers. Most of those, to make matters worse, were the same top performers that are getting offers across all the other firms. Now, what does it take to be one of those 5? You're probably wondering. A 4.0 isn't enough. Leadership by itself isn't enough. Social skills and internships by themselves or all together, that's not enough to guarantee you a spot at a top firm. The answer, surely not by itself, but probably one of the big contributing factors is here in this room tonight. It's networking. You know the saying, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Now listen, I'm not trying to discourage anyone here. When I joined BAP, I was a hot-headed, arrogant, college party frat boy who could barely go out at night without finding any trouble. As you can imagine, no one wanted to hire an arrogant, college party seeking frat boy. Which was weird to me because I thought it was pretty great. So first semester in BAP, for me, I applied to several firms and didn't even get an interview. Second semester, I learned a few things. I applied to a bunch more firms, and yeah, I got 2 interviews, no job offer though. I was perplexed. I was treasurer of my fraternity, I had 3.7 accounting GPA, I served at a high-end restaurant. No one wanted to hire me though. I mean, I was the leader of every group project I did. I did community service, I networked with everybody. No one wanted to hire me. I probably made almost every mistake you can make as a young college student here in Beta Alpha Psi. I'll even say, I won't tell you all the details because it's pretty embarrassing from my side, but I even got pulled aside by the president of BAP at the time, who told me that a change was needed. So, I can confidently say that if it wasn't for Beta Alpha Psi, I would still be working at the same restaurant, doing the same thing with the same people today. I would have never learned the change in behavior needed to get the skill set, to talk to these professionals. I would have never learned the resume improvements, the interview skills, the networking opportunities, the career center. I didn't know about any of that. This organization instilled professionalism in me, integrity, and humility, among many other things. I owe my career and my current awesome professional lifestyle to Beta Alpha Psi and the connections and opportunities this organization provided me. I went from arrogant party frat boy who didn't know what he was going to be doing, who for, or if I could even get a job, to having a semester with 8 interviews and 3 job offers 1 year before I graduated. That result was because of this organization, because of the leadership opportunities they gave me as VP professional, because of the networking that was available to me, because of BAP, I was able to learn who the recruiters and key decision makers were, what to say, how to act, and in and around each and every firm. My 4th semester in, my problems, that took a little bit longer than some people, shifted from whether or not I was going to get a job to which firm do I want to work for? Who here knows which firm is the best for them? Hopefully people at the firms that they're at. If you don't know yet, you will soon find out. Firms have personalities just like all of us. Picking the right one for you will make you excited to go to work. I'm allowed to laugh every day at mine. It's great. Other firms? No, I'm just kidding. Getting a job offer from your #1 pick and having it be everything you hope for, you know what I mean, a year before you graduate is something like receiving a standing ovation from an entire stadium. I mean, the chills that go down your spine when you get that call, when you get to then tell your parents and your friends and lead by example when you embark on a career of your choosing, it's an amazing feeling. One thing to know though, guys, is that your career, it doesn't start when you graduate college. It starts right here, in this room tonight, if you make the right decision, if you're here to join. But don't just make the decision to join. If you want to get out of Beta Alpha Psi what I got, multiple job offers before graduation, lifetime friends, making a difference, improving processes, a firm and career of your choosing, then make the decision to become a part of this organization. Make the decision to become a leader here. Make the organization better, not for yourself, but for everyone, for now and for generations to come. Make the decision to be standing up here one day on this stage to give a speech to the next generation of young professionals with pride and hopes that help make a difference in one more person's life and career. That you can share this feeling, this powerful emotion, state of being as a professional and inspire your friends and family by your powerful decision to become part of an exemplary organization and start working towards a career at the best firm in your eyes and help other people do the same by becoming a leader and a role model. When you join, know, whatever you put in this organization or anything in life is what life and this organization is going to get back